When they're older, parents might say go outside. Well, the kid's not used to being outside from an early age. They don't know what to do with themselves. They kind of just stand there on the porch or they'll bring toys from inside outside, not knowing what to do with nature. And it's kind of a disservice that we're doing to our children when they don't know what to do when they go outside.
Let them go through nature and pick up things and, touch the pine cones and get sticky from the sap, and, that kind of stuff is great for kids. It gives them a chance to be kids in a world that tends to be too clean. It gives them a chance to be messy.
As an occupational therapist, we're supposed to work on a child's occupation. Well, playing outside should be their occupation, and we've gotten away from that. Children need to be rolling down the hill. They need to be spinning in circles just for fun. They need to be climbing trees. They need to be getting dirty, and all those things help establish a strong balance system and a strong sensory system.
You don't have to be afraid of a campfire if you're taught properly how to do it. And then the children really own that responsibility and they own that learning. And even though the adults are facilitating it, then they see, I can do this. This is awesome. I'm empowered. I'm a human being that can be respected for what I know, and I have strengths, and those strengths can be developed.
My goal is getting kids to want to go outside and to enjoy being outside, and to have freedom to move in ways that often as adults we really try to restrict them from doing because we get nervous. We want them to be safe. But the problem is if we try to keep children too safe, they become actually unsafe because they are not establishing strong balance systems. What we want to do is really open things up for children and allow them to take risks, appropriate risks, and to grow and develop in ways that they really need to. A lot of parents say, we love your camps because they've never walked alpacas before. They've never made a homemade bow and arrow and shot it before. They've never used knives. They've never cooked over an open fire. These are all experiences that are real life situations that kids should know how to use properly. They're tools. They're things that will help them be able to better cope in the world later on and have their life skills. So TimberNook is not just about having fun in the outdoors, but also giving them the fundamental skills they need to be successful later on and to be smart thinkers and to think outside the box, because we've gotten away from that too. We tend to always tell children, how to do things. Let me fix your art thing. Let me, oh, you didn't do it quite right. Or putting an idea inside a child's head when we really need to step back and let the child come up with their own ideas.